Mistake 6, loss aversion and negativity.
Your brain wants you to be fearful in times of uncertainty. Don't listen to it.
As we can see here, human beings have a natural tendency to recall negative experiences more vividly than they do positive ones. This is known as negative bias.
During early ages, this bias was helpful. This helped us to remember that fire hurts and wild animals are dangerous. In modern times, it just makes sure you don't forget your girlfriend's or boyfriend's birthday.
So how does this negative bias affect the way we invest? On an average, corrections have occurred about once a year since 1900, and bear markets have occurred about once every 3 to 5 years in the United States.
So, when the market is at maximum pessimism, your rational mind knows that market crashes are a wonderful opportunity to build long-term wealth, not something to fear. But negative bias makes it hard for the average investor to act on this knowledge. Let's understand a bit more about our brain's contribution in this case. A part of the brain, the amygdala, that acts as a biological alarm system, floods the body with fear signals. When we're losing money, even a minor correction is liable to trigger our negative memories, causing many investors to overreact because they're afraid that the correction could turn into a crash. During a bear market, this fear reflex goes into overdrive, making investors anxious that the market will never recover. What is loss aversion? Two psychologists, Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky, also demonstrated that financial losses cause people twice as much pain as the pleasure they receive from financial gains. The term used to describe this mental phenomenon is called loss aversion. One reason why the best investors are so successful is that they override this natural tendency to be fearful during periods of market turmoil. Howard Marks and his team invested $500 million for 15 weeks straight during the market turmoil of 2008. They made billions of dollars in profits at the end of it. This never would have been possible if they succumbed to fear.
Solution: preparation is key. The single best way to handle market turmoil and the fears it can trigger is to be prepared for it. One critical way to prepare is by having the right asset allocation and also writing down the reasons for each of those investments. When some of your asset classes perform poorly, these notes will help you stick to the long-term goal. This simple process can take a lot of heat and emotion out of investing. It also helps immeasurably to have a financial advisor who can talk you through your fears and concerns during the most difficult times, reminding you that the strategy you agreed upon in writing when you were calm and unemotional is still valid. It's a bit like flying a plane through a really rough storm. Most pilots would be just flying solo, but it's a whole lot easier when you have an experienced co-pilot beside you. Remember, even Warren Buffett has a partner. Now that we're aware of these destructive psychological patterns, you're much better positioned to guard against them. This isn't about getting a perfect score. Even small improvements in our behavior can deliver enormous rewards. These simple rules and procedures will make it easier for you to invest for the long term, to trade less, to lower your investment fees and transaction costs, to be more open to views that differ from your own, to reduce risk by diversifying globally, and to control the fears that could otherwise derail you during bear markets.
Will you be perfect? No. But will you do better? Absolutely. And the difference this makes over a lifetime can amount to many millions of dollars. Subscribe below to watch more such educational videos based on the learnings from the greatest minds of the planet. For more information, log on to www.theintraday expert.com. Thank you.